The tutorial about skills has come to an end. In the next chapter, we will tell you everything about how to protect and print your table in WPS Spreadsheet. It is inevitable that your workbook contains sensitive information. If you need to send files to others or edit files with others, the last thing you want is to find the data is modified improperly by others. This lesson will explain in detail how to protect your file in WPS Spreadsheet. The main points include how to protect workbooks and worksheets, how to restrict access to specified areas, how to hide and protect the formulas in cells. If you want to protect the workbook structure from being modified by others, you can click the Review tab, click Protect Workbook, and enter the password in the dialog box. For example, 123456. Click OK, and then re-enter the password. Finally, click OK. After setting, worksheets in this workbook cannot be inserted, deleted, moved, copied, hidden, or displayed. Renaming this workbook is not allowed. If you want to exit the protection status, please click the Unprotect Workbook button and enter the password before clicking OK. If you want to protect the contents of the worksheet, you don't want others to make changes at will. You can click the Review tab. By default, the Lock Cell button is highlighted, indicating that the cell is locked, but editing the contents of the cells is available. Then, we need to click the Protect Sheet button and set the password in the pop-up dialog box. In this case, enter 123. You can customize the restrictions at the Allow all users of this worksheet to dialog box. Even after the worksheet is protected, some operations can still be performed, such as inserting columns and rows. Let's keep the defaults and click OK, and re-enter the password before clicking OK. At this time, the worksheet is perfectly protected. When you want to modify the contents, a prompt will pop up to inform you that you can't edit. Let's right-click to insert rows or columns. Because we didn't open the permissions, the Insert option of the shortcut menu is gray. When it comes to turning on the permissions, some users may run into the following issue. After the worksheet is protected, they still cannot use the Filter feature. To solve this, we need to click the Filter button in the Home tab in advance. Then, clicking the Protect Worksheet button will allow you to filter normally. If you want to cancel the protection status, please click the Unprotect Worksheet button and enter the password before clicking OK. Now you can edit the table normally. Note, the entire worksheet is locked by default when setting the Review tab. If you simply want to lock and safeguard a few particular cells, go to the upper left corner of the sheet and click the inverted triangle symbol to select all cells. Then, clicking Lock Cell will cancel its highlighted status, and cells in the sheet are no longer all selected. At this time, you can reselect the areas that you want to be locked. Click Lock Cell, and then click Protect Sheet to protect them. In this way, the specified area is locked, while other areas can be edited normally. Under real working conditions, cooperation with colleagues for writing documents is necessary. We will use this salary statistics table to illustrate. Department Manager A is responsible for the prize tier column. Personnel Officer B's duty is to write data such as basic salary, while attendance time and the last column need to be reviewed by C in Finance Department. In this case, where multiple people need to enter table information collaboratively, WPS Spreadsheet can restrict the access of the specified area. Please follow these steps. First, click Allow Users to Edit Ranges in the Review tab. Click Add in the pop-up dialog box, enter the corresponding title, for example, Department Manager, and then select the areas where passwords need to be set separately. Then enter the password, such as 123, and click OK. Re-enter the password and click OK. Then repeat the above steps and set editable regions for colleagues in other departments in turn. It is worth mentioning that there are several discontinuous areas needing to be edited by the personnel officer, which can be separated by commas when referring. After setting, click Protection Sheet, set a password here, and click OK. After allocating the ranges where editing is allowed, the designated people can only edit the specified area with their passwords, splitting the table's editing ranges clearly. Team members can coordinate editing without having to worry about unnecessary changes. The password of the editing area can be reset. First, enter the password to exit the protection status of the worksheet, and then enter the Allow Users to Edit Ranges dialog box and select Modify or Delete. Don't forget that Protect Sheet can protect your valuable data. If you don't set the password at Protect Sheet, the password set for different members separately can be edited or removed arbitrarily. In documents edited by team members, formulas are likely to be modified or accidentally deleted by others. Fortunately, formulas in cells can be protected. First, click the inverted triangle symbol in the upper left corner to select the whole worksheet, and click Lock Cell to exit the lock state. Then press Ctrl-G and uncheck Constants. Click Go To select all cells that contain formulas. Then press Ctrl-1 to open the Format Cells dialog box and head to the Protection tab, where we can check Locked and Hidden. Then click OK. Don't forget to click Protect Sheet and click OK. For convenience, we won't set the password this time. There are no formulas in the formula bar when we click the cells that contain formulas. Also, a prompt window will pop up if we modify the contents. Press Ctrl-1 to enter the Protection tab, and some students will find that the Locked checkbox is filled with solid black. Why did that happen? This is because the selected areas contain both locked and unlocked cells. A solid black box will come to you when both locked and unlocked areas are selected. To solve this, you just need to click the Locked checkbox again to change it into Checked status. Apart from protecting your worksheets from the inside, we can also set the opening password for your workbook so as to add an extra defense line to your spreadsheet. Click Menu and Options to pop up a dialog. Head to Security, and we can set the password to open and modify your file, respectively. You can also enter the security dialog by clicking Save As and selecting Encrypt. Click Advanced, and you can set a more complicated password. Password Hint is also available to set in case you forget the password. Note, the password can't be retrieved, so keep it in mind. To avoid crash and data loss, you can check Always Create Backup and Read Only recommended according to your working habits. As the name suggests, checking Always Create Backup will sync a backup file once you save the file. If Read Only recommended is selected, the workbook can only be viewed. Any changes made to the document cannot be saved, but saving the copy of the document is realizable. Finally, click OK. By doing so, only entering the correct password allows users to open and edit the file. Now let's summarize and review what we've learned in this lesson. Your spreadsheet can be protected in 3 ways. The first is to protect the structure of your worksheet by making it impossible to be copied, deleted, or removed. The second one is to prevent your worksheet contents from being modified or deleted. For teamwork, you may use the feature Allow Users to Edit Ranges to create different passwords for the defined regions to designate the editing ranges. The third one is to set the password to access and modify the file, taking the security to the next level. We will learn the review function in WPS Spreadsheet in the next lesson. Stay tuned.